Good day everyone and welcome back for another video. Today we're going to go back to the 49:1 impedance transformer. I know I said I'm done with the nth half-wave antenna, but I'm not, just because I discovered a couple of issues and I thought that by sharing these videos with you I might either find a solution to these problems with your help, or if I don't, maybe we can find a solution together. And the issue for me was the SWR with the way I built the impedance transformer the last time. So I made a couple of changes and right now I'm really happy with the way the SWR is. The only thing that I didn't have the chance to do is to make an efficiency test, or just to check the losses by doing a back-to-back test. But come back tomorrow because I have another interesting video about a new RF choke that I'm testing right now. And if I have the time to do this back-to-back test, I will publish the results toward of the tomorrow's end of the video. So let's not waste any time and let's get right into this 49:1 impedance transformer, but of course now without saying thank you to my friends at PCBWay for sponsoring this video. They have great PCB prototyping services, PCB assembly, SMD stencils, CNC, 3D printing and a lot more available for you. And if you're into custom projects like I am, trust me, the quality of the PCB boards from PCBWay is fantastic, and that's the reason why I stick around with them. And don't forget about the module store, because they have a lot of interesting things over there that you might find useful for your projects, and you can order those together with your PCB boards. As I'm always saying, PCBWay is the way. So as I was saying, I wasn't so happy with the SWR, with the way I built the impedance transformer in the past. Online, for this 140-43 toroid, which I think it's the best recommendation for QRP for me from this kind of toroids. I know there are those toroids that I spoke about in the past that they have better efficiency. I don't have any of those, and probably one day if I have the chance I might try one of those, but I was pretty happy with this one so far, except the SWR reading. And I built that transformer with a number of 21 turns in total and 3 turns primary, with all the turns close to each other. So it was fine, but I was still not happy with the SWR, so I decided to make a couple of changes and try some other things. And I rebuilt the transformer. You can see the picture on the screen right now with the way I built the transformer, because I already have it installed. I only used the usual 14 turns total with 2 turns primary, and I actually spaced the turns from the primary, and I put together really tight the turns from the secondary, and this way it offered me a better SWR on all the HF bands that I can get on this nth half-wave antenna, because the reason I was trying to get a good SWR was trying to use the antenna without a tuner. Now I ran into another issue, but we're going to talk about that one in another video. There's another one coming soon, and I hope I can fix that problem as well. We'll talk about that. But right now in this video I wanted to show you the SWR readings for this impedance transformer, and tell me down in the comments what you think about it, and if you think it's good. Again, I'm not sure about the efficiency, but I hope I don't have so many losses. We'll check that if I have the time in the tomorrow's video. So let me show you the SWR readings really quick, and let me know if you have something similar in the ones that you've built. Okay, so let's check the SWR on the 40 meters band. So the lowest SWR it's 1.17, somewhere around there, on 7.1 megahertz. So I'm pretty happy right now. It wasn't so good before. And let's check really quick. By the way, I'm not going to check the 80 meters band. I removed the 85 microhenry coil that I was using to extend it for the 80 meters band, and we'll talk about that in another video. Now let's go back to start, and I will check the 20 meters band, 14 megahertz, stop 14.35 megahertz, and over here, as you can tell, it resonates a little bit higher, but probably I'm going to do these final adjustments when I will install back the 80 meters band coil. But the lowest SWR here it's 1.1, so it's fantastic. And right now let's go check the 15 meters band. I'm going to click start again, 21 megahertz. Stop 21.45, and over here it's just a little bit higher, but it's still not so bad. Somewhere in the middle of the band I get 1.3 to 1, so it's totally usable. And even if it was 1.5 to 1 I was still happy, but it's much better. And I'm not sure about the 10 meters band, but let's check that one as well. 28. Stop 29.7. And over here, as you can tell, it's a little bit high towards the beginning of the band. It's somewhere around 1.6 to 1. Which still, it's good enough, totally usable without an ATU. It resonates perfectly in the middle of the band, where I get 1.1, and towards the end of the band, it's a little bit higher. It's somewhere around 2 to 1. Which still is not a bad SWR, it's still usable. But definitely with the antenna tuner that I'm going to finish pretty soon, and we'll talk about that one in a future video with the final version of the ATU that I was talking about in the other video that I posted some while ago. I think it will be much better. So the only thing left right now is to do an efficiency test and see the losses with the way I build the impedance transformer right now. So let me know if you have any suggestions when it comes to this 140-43 impedance transformer. Let me know if you built it this way with 2 turns primary, 14 turns total, and those 2 turns spaced away. Because it seems that I do get the SWR that I want. So right now I have to say that I'm pretty happy with the way it works. I've been testing the antenna with this impedance transformer by doing some whisper, and I have to say that I was amazed by the results, just because I transmitted only with 10 milliwatts, and overnight the signal was received in US, was received in Australia, in New Zealand, and so on. So probably I'm going to do the same this evening, and I'll show you the results in tomorrow's video. So anyhow, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Again, let me know if you have any more suggestions. Until tomorrow, I hope you have a wonderful evening or day, depends of where you live. And 73 from Yankee Oscar 6 Delta X-Ray Echo.